Hell yeah. Nice. Cool. Pause that. Pop out the chat. No, not that. Oh, it's up here. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, we can put that there. Bam. Done. Easy. All right. So let's get this going. Drop the number of cores on my system to 24. And we're going to get this going. Stanley Parable. Play. Oh, I didn't even show the overlay thing for NVIDIA. Ha! You are playing the Stanley Parable. Ah, achievement. This is an achievement. Okay. Ah. Saves disabled. We're gonna enable saves. Cool. Huh. All right, let's see what we got. We got 2 achievements without having to play the game. That's amazing.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Wait, isn't there captions? Should probably bump these up a little bit. Triple buffered. Multi-core rendering. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This may not work. Oh, it worked. Okay, cool. All right, extras, no. Audio. Yeah, here we go, captioning. Yeah, just subtitles only. Okay. Resume the game. Begin the game again. What? So make you start from the beginning? Okay. So.
351!
Yo!
351!
Rover's in! Hut, hut!
love Stanley.
I love Stanley. Thank you for the resub. Good morning, 1-2. How you doing? 21 months. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, I can't move. What the fuck? Hello? I'm stuck? It's gotta be a joke, right? Okay, arrow keys don't work. Keyboard works. Hello? Ain't got feet. Nope. Freedom is just over there and I can't move. No, what the fuck? Oh. What? They're not even bound. Joystick 5? What? No way. Okay, that's weird. Okay. We'll make that E. Pause game. No. Oh, console strafe. Keyboard look modifier. I don't know E. I don't even know what that is, but we'll do that. I don't know why that wasn't bound. Okay, that's so much better. I can actually do shit. Wow. All right. Woo. Okay, this is like, yeah, this is kind of creepy.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meet. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Okay. Let's go for it.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Yeah. See, options, audio. Oh wow, that's all the way up. Let me change the speaker config. Let me do 2 speakers. Sound quality is high. Yeah, let me bump it up on the mixer. I can do that. $417. Is that what the achievement is? Game overview. My achievements. It says click on door 435 times. Oh, okay. Well, it's probably just fucking around with me. All right. Well, where's 417? Whoa. Hello? Someone's playing solitaire. Where's 417 at? 418.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
What the fuck, dude? Where the fuck's 437?
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Wow. All right. 415. 415. 415. That's 417. 415. Hello? Here we go.
Now, back to door number 437.
God damn it. Are you serious? Oh my God. All right, 437. Wait.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where's the copy machine? I don't know where one is. Is there one over here? No, it's just... Oh, here we go.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again! Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
2, 3, 4.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Hey, what's up, Magma?
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley.
Good
Nothing
morning.
could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I honestly thought it would be worth 5 clicks. That was actually pretty funny. That was pretty good. What were the other ones? You can't jump. It's impossible to get to. Oh, there's a speed run. Huh, I'm not gonna do that. Have you played this game before? No, first time. First time. This is like low key.
When Stanley came to a set of 2
Creepy.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We're not doing that. We're going to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Where's that at? Yeah, this is like low-key creepy.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Hey, what's up, Dr. Rhythm? Good morning.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Oh yeah, this is worth it. What happens if I stay here longer?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Yeah, all right.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay. What else you got for me? Oh, it legit stops. Okay. All right. No problem.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
There's a room in front of me, though, that's open. Did you get the Ultra Deluxe Edition? No, I didn't. I didn't actually know that was out until I started playing this game. And this game was gifted to
Stanley
me.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you were lying right now, stop. Okay. It's really creepy that the doors close behind you like that. I don't like that. All right. Do not jump from the cargo while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Well, they disabled the jump, so I can't jump. There's no jump mechanic. I need a key card. I don't have one. All right, let's
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been a... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
do not stand on this side. Okay. Oh, we're like in a basement level. Oh.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Do I actually do I do what he says? Or should I go through the blue door? I've already disobeyed his, like, I don't want to say order, but I've gotten the opposite of what he's done so far, like, twice. Maybe I should follow what he's saying at least once. All right, we'll go through the red.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
What the fuck?
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Whoa. Okay. That was weird.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
This is in the office? Okay, what happens if I just stay here? No additional audio? Alright. Not enough chemicals in brain yet for this. Whoa. Oh, it changed. Okay. Ooh, that was actually kind of visually trippy for me.
No, wait. Where are you going? Right. Where were we?
We continue forward.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Okay. This isn't really explaining where all my coworkers went, though.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
What? Are you kidding me? All right.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Well, I don't know what else to do here, dude. Okay.
No!
Ow.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room? There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Nope. Oh, okay. You can't walk off this. What happens if I go back?
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
It's just the same. Okay.
No. No, no. What do you do? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Whee!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me? I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Oh, it's changing a little bit. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. It's the same stuff as before. All right. I don't even know where you would even go, like how to proceed. The game has to do something, but there's no door. There's no door. Oh!
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Ah! We're going back. Hey. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Can I do, what happens if I start doing this again? Okay, nothing. Okay, that's fine. I figured. All right, meeting room? Where's the meeting room at?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, we will do this one.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
We're going down.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No,
fuck you, dude.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Whoa. Oh. Whoa.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
No.
Okay. From the top.
Oh. Are you... No shit. Oh my god, it really did that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
All
room.
right, fine, we'll go to the
Perhaps he had
meeting room.
simply missed a memo.
God damn it.
When Stanley...
Wait, what?
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something
Love this game so much.
change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, this took an interesting turn. So fast I missed it. Okay, we gotta find the story. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Okay, so those connect. This goes... I guess it's all kind of connected in a way. I'm just kind of randomly going places. Oh.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No! Ass. God damn it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now there's no doors. Are you happy?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. I don't think we...
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Yeah. Congratulations! I know
Let's go.
A lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
This...
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
That's pretty simple, dude. Oh. Wait a minute. What happens if we go all the way back? Let's not follow the line.
No, I'm down. We're living it up to the line from now on.
Alright, we don't have a choice. Someone's got a game of solitaire going. Alright. Nothing over here.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, Are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
There's nothing. It's a fern. Okay. I like how it's
Wait,
just.
what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, there's Clippy. They had Clippy at the very top monitor there.
You know what, Stanley? I say
Come
forget
on.
the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Huh?
We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Ooh, okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
God damn it.
Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Through the ceiling, eh? All right. Bye. Ooh, what is this?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Okay.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, Our destiny awaits.
Okay. The confusion ending?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Nonsense
so now,
philosophy and music?
I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this?
After a
Is it
long
really-
time, Stanley dies.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Is there a single chair
Whatever it
here?
is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Jesus. Oof. Okay. Oh, that freaked me out. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, he forgot.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
To the meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, we'll give this a shot.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. This box is too small. Marketing Mondays, termination Tuesdays. Was the IT department, financial panic meeting. What to do about 432? Office party. What do we got here? Targets. Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Synergize papers. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized? Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right next day's agenda. Reflect. Okay. Ooh. What are your dreams for the future? Talk radio. Mitosis. Transcend plant life. Less air. Spring break. Hope. Pollution. Metamorphosis. What the fuck? Do tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Hey, Rhinos, how you doing? Don't get fired. To do. Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market parade. Monetize free to play. I'm pretty help. I'm a post it. This is good. What do people want? Things. Mike James, you are fired. Money. More money. Things. But with money to buy more things? Graphs. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. The stock market is somewhere in here. Colored in segments. Stripes. Requires more secondary research for the stripes. What is hot? Profits, 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 profits. Bi-quarterly post-review. We need more. No, we need less reviews. 402 plus 405 want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary review schedule. What the fuck? But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers. More water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic. Big net, some sort of child trap. What the fuck? Teenagers, size of demographic, a lot of percent. Space between the teenagers. Throw something in the ideas bin. 1, no more bins, trash cans. 2, renaming of the idea bin. 3, firing of me. Ah! There's so much fucking detail in here. This is crazy. That's hilarious. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let a ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers. Reset coworkers. The Stanley Parable. Oh. Mitosis is part of the cell cycle in which replicated chromosomes are separated into the new nuclei. I know everyone else wanted to know as well. Whoa. Whoa, that opened? Whoa.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, I'm sorry. There's stuff here. Like, you got wrenches, you got bins, you got spools, you got a big wrench, you got
There was nothing here.
tape.
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
Staying here,
no
man.
reason to still be here.
Was there something written on the back of the whiteboards?
It was baffling
I don't
that
know.
Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet FA, sweet fuck all? Is that what he means?
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused. You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That all with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. In a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
All this for just being in a fucking broom closet. This is great. The perfect person to stream this game. Oh, thank you. Oh, there's no more audio? Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Oh, it's too good. Oh, I love it. Ooh. Ah. Oh, my head hurts from
Coming
laughing.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh. No, I went downstairs. Oh, there's a car here?
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Nope.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
No.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So,
Oh, God, what the fuck was that?
Flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Wait, what?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
What the fuck?
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to
What
be
the
over.
fuck?
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, come on. What?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
What the fuck is
He
this?
was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
She's just looking at it.
And then she turned and ran.
Okay. Fuck. Hey Joel, how you doing? Good morning. What in the hell? Ooh, this game's a hoot.
All of his co-workers were
Oh
What
man.
did it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're gonna go to the meeting room and then we're gonna go upstairs to the boss's office.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right. Yep. We did that. Now we're gonna go through the meeting room. Oh, actually, we can take a look at the whiteboards again because we can see if there's anything behind them.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Better safe
Stanley
than
decided
profits.
to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Rule 1: references are not of what they're cracked up to be. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, nothing behind there. I don't think there. Yeah, those are the only 2. Everyone's unique. You most of all. Aw. Thanks, guy. Wait, where's the project? Oh, the projector's up there. These are new slides. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts, and slides. Hey. All right. When did this game release? I remember being wowed by this game when I was younger. I think this game came out in 2013 or 14, if I recall correctly. And they just released an Ultra Deluxe. This is still open. All right, we're gonna.
Oh no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
There's like a remaster of the game that came out like a couple years ago, like 2022. I think better graphics, and then I think they include more story, if I recall correctly. So there's nothing more in there. All right, but that's funny that it acknowledged that. That's great.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Whoa. All right. Ooh, man, this is fancy. It has more content. It's great. Oh, nice. I want to pee in the executive bathroom. I want to use that. Let's go. But I can't. Damn it. Fuck. Ooh, big boss office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Okay. Oh. Ha!
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 282845.
Okay, how long will this keep up?
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And
Cool.
Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo. Nice. Oh, what's over here? Whoa. What the hell? Oh, okay. Not much. We're going down. Oh, this is slow. Oh, now it's picking up. Ooh, a loading screen that's not a restart. That's good.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Say what? Oh. Cozy and comfortable. Hang on, good. Whoa, the light. Oh my gosh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh. Huh? Okay. I don't know which one to do. I'm gonna go ahead and pause real quick. I'm gonna go see Mrs. Fart off to work real fast, and I will be right back. Okay. Oh, bye, Mrs. Fire. Yeah, she just got out the door. Where do I go? Hey, what's up? I'm Real from YouTube. How you doing? I'm gonna go the escape route. We're rebels.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Let's go back. Let's see what happens.
Of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
And then we go back. Let's go back and forth.
Nope, still on board with death.
Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, so there's no more audio there. Okay, that was good. I was curious to see if it would actually continue.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh. Oh. Huh? Whoa, okay.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Okay.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? Huh? Whoa. Hello? What the fuck? Ooh. Okay.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
It's like a museum. Stanley's computer. Office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development through the core, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. So that's my desk. Oh yeah, yeah. That looks about right. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors at a good time. The two doors. The set of two doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. The office. What in the shit? What is this? Button sounds. A selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. There's no 8 though. What is this? Office computers. I can't read with that text. Installation. That's all I can tell. Employee database. Oh. Oh no. Turn on. Oh god. Did I turn it off? Okay, we're turning them all off. Fuck it. Filing cabinets. Alright. Well. Oh, let's take a look at the credits here. Leslie Staples, Aviva Pinches, Jenny Coogan, original artwork, Steam support. Written and designed by Davey Redden and William Pugh. And the impeccable Kevin Brighting as the narrator. Made using source by Valve. Okay. Yeah. Office clock. Boss's office. Screens from the development of the boss's office. Okay. Employee lounge. Underground. An early version of the underground portion of the game. Oh, okay. I wonder if that's like legit though. What is this? The voice of the narrator recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. Okay, I don't know how to center that audio, so we're gonna... Yeah, it's kind of creepy, so... Yeah. I'm gonna go back. Go up here. Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Alright. There's a countdown ending? Okay. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down and place the two endings together instead. Countdown room. An early version of the countdown room. This is bizarre. Escape menu. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Zending. This screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Zending model. The Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the 4th version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. Zending levers. These levers were originally part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever, and the narrator would describe what color lever they pulled. Oh, it won't let me pull any of them. Ass. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. It's the first one released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Is there audio? This just looks like a lighting demonstration. All right, we're gonna move on. Oh. What? The apartment timer. In the previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. I can't do it. Cargo lift. Cargo lift. Oh, all right. This is a fucking... I'm starting to question whether or not I should even be here. like... Here's screenshots of the Stanley Parable HD remix. More endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to win. Am I going crazy? Maybe it isn't the same image. Was that clock there before? I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me? The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to lose. Larger words. Oh, if someone could just get rid of the text, maybe then I could see what the game is about. Warzone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Okay. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. More of the office. Okay, so... Huh? What? I'm sorry. What do I do? What do I went through the whole thing. I don't know what to do. What the fuck? Is there a place I didn't go? There... Then he pushed the number 4. Okay, we're gonna go push the number 4. We're gonna go back, and we're gonna go push the number 4. I already pressed it once though. It didn't do anything. I pressed all of them. Okay. Did I win? Did I beat the game? I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. Wait, I didn't go this way. No, I did. Fuck! Oh, hey! We found the exit. Okay.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
That's me. Okay.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Hello? 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 What? Do I just stay here? Does something happen? I think time chose for you. I think so. Give me a second. Um, I guess.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
That's fucking great. That is so good. Oh, that's so fucking awesome. Oh, 1 second. That is great. That is just fantastic. I love that.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
All right. 2845.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
No way! No fucking way! Open this shit up! Open
Feeling
this!
soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Oh, okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right, okay, we're gonna go down. We're gonna go through the mind control place after this. We won't go through the escape part again.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What if I do this again?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would simply had too much to live for.
All right, we'll do this one. Boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh, okay.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
We already know what's here. Well, it's over here, though. Oh.
Now the monitor characters jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Employee
Never.
pirate? What?
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. Wait. Where's the 4 button? That's 3, that's 5. Where's number 4? Where's number 4? Where's number 4? 1, 2. What the fuck? Yeah, where's 4? There's 1 and 2. Okay. Can't get up on there. Shit. 3. Where? Where is number 4? Okay, there's 5, but what the fuck? The 4 button's missing. There is no 4 button. Interesting. Alright. Alright. It's weird, but okay. Mind controls idle, awaiting input. Okay. System power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it's...
Did I do it? Did I win? My winner.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Nope.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
What if I don't? What if I just stay here? Oh, Oh, there's no additional audio, is there? Nope. All right.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Stanley can finally touch grass. Let's go. You got an achievement. Beat the game. That's it? I didn't beat the game. That's bullshit. Hold on. Yeah, it just says beat the game. He's simply too good. Stanley's unstoppable.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
So, what other paths can I take?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nah.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first.
I never
door on
went
his left.
straight. Wait, yes I did.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ha! Okay, so last time I was here,
Look, Stanley,
I went
think
that
perhaps
way.
We've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's
Never went
someone
this
you've
way,
been
though.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh, fuck.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Who's her?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
What?
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
No.
It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the
Hypothetical
quality of
real
life
person?
for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality. Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh! Oh! Ooh, shit's getting weird. Okay, we're gonna go back. We have no choice. That's great. All right, back on track. Maybe. Whoa.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh. Shut down the game. Whoa. Hello.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah.
You just had to see?
Uh-huh.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? But there's a world outside of you. You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
That's
it would have
true.
been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
What?
Let's behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, all right. What happens if I go to the right again, though? Let's do it.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
That's great.
Just follow my lead and
That's
you'll be
fucking
fine.
hilarious.
Right. When Stanley came to a set of 2
All right. Open the door.
He entered the door.
Open the
on his
door.
left.
Thank you. Ooh. Everything's fine. Hey, look at this.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, it's locked. One in the broom closet. Give me in the broom closet. Damn it.
Coming to a staircase,
You can't go
Stanley
downstairs.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, it's actually forcing you to do to go this way. Oh. Whoa. Hey, there's no sign up here. Okay. That's interesting. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Why would you put a
Shocked,
gun to a
unraveled,
panda's head?
Stanley wondered in disbelief
Business
who
strategy?
orchestrated this,
What the
until he
fuck?
saw the door with a voice receiver next to
That's
it.
not business
Surely behind
strategy.
this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
I don't. Hello? What? Night Shark 11.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver.
I did.
Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
What?
Are you listening to me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this
What
is
the fuck?
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
What? What?
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. What if I don't do anything right now? Do I get the same audio output? No? Oh. I'm a little disappointed actually. I thought it would go through that whole thing again. Huh. Huh. Okay. Well. Okay, I'm trying to think. What areas have I not gone through yet? I feel like I've gone through everything that I needed to go through, but I also feel like I'm missing something, and I don't know where. Huh. Yeah, okay, there's no audio.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Oh.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
All right, so it's not glitching out.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the
Excuse
first
me.
open door on his left.
All right, so we know that by going through here, we can go up to that top part, but it's just going to bring us back. We've already gone through the catwalk area. I don't think we can fall. I don't think there's a way to actually fall down to the bottom there to explore a different route.
Detoured through the maintenance section,
Oh.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
This is one way I don't think I went, did. Oh, I see. Okay, this takes me back to the meeting room. Oh, okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
The only one I can
Stanley
think of is turning on the
decided
mind
to go up to
control.
his boss's office,
You're right.
hoping he
That's
might
still
find
funny.
an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, so yes, we did this. Yeah, okay, we have the plaque there, so this is the right place.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
So snarky. So we'll try that one. We'll turn on the mind control. I think the other thing too is if we were to go down the escape route and we get that second narrator coming in and she says to quit before it's too late. We haven't actually quit to restart.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
So that's
door
another
that
option
read
too.
Mind control facility.
So we'll do this.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I got that Stanley strength. Let's go.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
What was my employee
Each
number?
bore the
417?
number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
I think I'm like at the top
the
there.
lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he
Mine
was
was
happy
garbled
with
up
his
there.
boring job?
There's one that says
his
pirate.
emotions
Where
had
is
been
it?
Manipulated to accept
Aw.
it blindly? No.
It's like
He refused to believe it. He
Oh.
couldn't accept it. His own
It's like
life
one of these ones
in
up here.
someone else's control.
Oh, it's not gonna cycle through.
Never. It was unthinkable.
Damn.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
a little bit.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
There's number 4.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded.
Okay,
from
we
this
gotta turn
very
this.
place.
Oh,
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink
what
in,
does this big red button
Stanley
do?
decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah, no. We're turning it on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
Nuclear.
detonators are set to explode.
Bullshit.
Eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Oh, you're.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
3.
Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to
Where's
start.
3 at?
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let
Green
it burn
button.
to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces.
Let's see what happens.
Desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Ah! So stupid.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
So that's what happens when you turn on mind control. So how would you be able to speed run this in 4 minutes and 22 seconds?
He entered the door on his left.
You know what? Let's give that a shot. I wonder if we can do that.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
Nice. Whoop, and let's go. Let's get out of here. See if we can speed run this.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yep.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
Yep.
Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't know if there's really a quicker way to get around this, actually, now that I think about it.
The monitors jumped to life, their true nature
Excuse me.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only
Yeah,
reason
pirate,
he
right
was
there.
happy with his
Employee
boring
pirate.
job? that his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't
Going up.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof.
Oh.
The heart of the operation.
Okay, it's open.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that...
Do we win this in 4 minutes and 22 seconds?
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Well, I can kind of see the... There it is.
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Come on!
For it was not knowledge or
Hurry up!
even power
Hurry up!
that he
You gotta
had
go
been
down
seeking.
faster! You gotta go down faster!
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Yeah. There we go.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Did I get that achievement? Did I get the speed run? No, it didn't give me it. Shit. All right, well, that's okay. There's an achievement called 8. It's just a bunch of 8s. Yeah, speedrun. Complete the Stanley Parable in 4 minutes, 22 seconds. Unless that's not really the true ending. But I don't know. There's also one saying that you can't jump. They disabled it, which... Yeah, I guess, but...
All of his co-workers
Don't know how to
were
do
gone.
that one.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, have I gone through everything? Have I gone through, like, all of this now? It feels like... No. Whoa, what the fuck? No, this is different. Whoa, what happened? This isn't right. What the hell? Wait, did I go the right way? I did go the right way. Whoa, okay. Whoa, I was not expecting that. That is new. This is new. What the hell is this shit? What the fuck?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I think I'm gonna go through the escape part again.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. There's the door. Just go.
Ah. All right, we'll go through the escape part again, and then we'll try and do the quitting of the game early and see what happens there. Like right before we get squished. Very curious.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
We gotta go all the way.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nah.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Whee! Bonk!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, it reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
There's no
And
switch.
yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Okay. So
When
we,
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
damn, that's cold. Oh, this is where the switch is. Okay.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose.
Does this do anything new for me? It does not. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Or wait, has this hallway always been there?
When Stanley came to a set of
I
two
don't know.
open doors,
I don't remember
he entered
anymore.
the door on his left.
Nope, we're gonna go to the right now.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it that? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
Could a man
open
love a
door on
room?
his left.
Ha!
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I don't remember what was down here. I don't know if there was like any, if there was like a separate way for me to go.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Oh.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
Yeah, there's, if you can see it right up there, there's a little, there's Clippy with the,
it's all rubbish now.
some dialogue up there.
Unusable.
Ha!
How about rather than waste my
It's
time
at desk
trying
434
to
though.
solve this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track.
Oh, this, okay.
From the top.
That's right. It restarts the game. Shit.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I think I've
Stanley decided to
exhausted
go
all
to
the
the meeting.
possibilities.
Perhaps he
I
had
don't
simply
think there's
missed the
really
memo.
anything more new that I can do. I think,
When Stanley...
oh
Wait,
yeah, this
wait,
part.
What? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's find the story. Let's go this way. Hello, story? Where'd you go? Wait. Ah, okay. I have no idea how
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. Oh my god. Fuck.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And that's right, there's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Oh,
Do you
the door
remember,
disappeared.
Well,
Oh.
you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know.
Wait,
you didn't
why
put
is
in
there a
any
crouch
actual work for
mechanic
that win. Some people win
if you
fair and
can't
square,
jump?
and this was not one of those situations.
Oh, I just realized that.
I'm getting weirded
shit.
out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Yeah, just... I love this.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
How about we don't do that?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Oh, I already did that. Never mind. I already forgot. That's great. All right. Yeah. So yeah, we follow the line.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very
The fern doesn't come
important
back
later
in the story.
Make sure you study it closely.
I
and
forgot
remember
about
it
the fern.
carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It just there's the fern never comes back. And it's
what?
never
We're back
referenced
at the
ever
office?
again, except for that one time.
No,
Ah.
mine. You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable,
That's so
right?
good.
The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, that's fantastic. I love how just the music stops and it's like, yo, go look at that fern. It's important. And then it's never to be seen again.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
All right. That is going to do it for me. I got to do work stuff now. Surprisingly, I didn't get the Tuesday achievement. Or did I? Let me see here. Play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, right? Yeah. I didn't get that. I thought you just needed to play it on a Tuesday. So, but yeah, wow, that's a hell of a game. Holy shit. I didn't realize I would actually like beat it today. I thought there would be more. But there's also like 6 achievements that I haven't gotten yet. I don't know if I want to achievement hunt, but that was oh god, that was fucking hilarious. That's a fucking good game. Holy shit. I can't believe I haven't played it sooner. But I'll be back on Thursday. I don't know what I'm doing on Thursday. Maybe Gris or Apex, depending on how I feel. I've also been wanting to stream BattleBit because that's fun. I've been having fun with the sniping in that game. It's been pretty good. But yeah, this is a hell of a game. That was so good. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out this morning. I'll be back Thursday. Hope everyone stays warm. Thank you, 1-2. Thank you, Rhinos. Thank you for the resub 1-2, by the way. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Dr. Rhythm. Thank you, Magma. Thank you. I'm Real from YouTube. Yeah, I'll be back on Thursday. And if I don't see you then, I'll see you in someone else's stream for sure. Stay warm, stay safe. Have a good and fantastical Tuesday, and I'll see you later. Thanks, everybody. Bye.